Hi everyone, here are the updates for February 5th, 2026. So starting with some of our bigger updates and changes, we have a metadata modal update. So this has a refreshed layout and the issues where some metadata wasn't saving correctly has now been fixed. We also have, as a work in progress, improvements to the dashboard. So we've started updating the dashboard as part of a larger UI refresh. Again, this is still a work in progress. We have made some continued improvements to the floating menu, particularly when choosing the different brushes. So the brush will change colors when relevant. And we've also added in a background enhancement. So this is going to allow users to upload an image directly when setting a background. So from our backgrounds here, we do have that collection of background templates, but by choosing upload, users can either drag and drop or upload directly from their local device to add in that background. This does support JPEG and PNG and SVG images up to 10 megabytes. And then on the Android side, we have updated permissions for the camera and microphone so that they're now properly supported within that Android app. Some of our smaller changes, so more of polishes and usability improvements, we have improved the font size drop-down. So when I choose to add a font and place that here, I have this option here. So this font is going to have that PT to show me the size. And it's also the increase and decrease controls are disabled when the maximum size is reached for that font. We also have the mode button style update, so some visual updates were applied to the mode buttons in the features modal to better match the overall design of this whiteboard. We've added in additional tooltips across the toolbars to improve discoverability and usability. So those kind of texts that appear above, we've added in more. We've also added a settings menu layering fix. So the settings menu and its submenus now properly display the above toolbars when open. So there we have our settings menu. We also have the features menu now displays correctly on on devices with smaller screen heights. We have made an improvement to the browser tab title. So the browser tab title was updated from Symfony to Optoma where appropriate. We have corrected the shapes. We had an issue with the trapezoid. We've now made improvements so that the trapezoid tool now uses the correct geometric shape. We have also updated the panning behavior. So panning is now disabled by default to prevent any accidental movement on that screen. We have made continued text inputs. So the text will now have a white background, autofocus, and a clear button. So fixing an earlier issue like transparent text fields. This includes the object link input as well. We've also added in more accessibility improvements. So translated alt text was added and newly added translations have been updated in English. We have added our font selector enhancement. So now when adding fonts, the font that is selected, you'll see a preview of what that font will look like. So we can see the different font types. We've also had a menu cleanup. So the options of save as and import from the menu here have been removed to allow for a more simplified navigation. And our toolbar positioning. So the floating toolbar is automatically above the content. So you can see it's above my notepads here, above my text here. So, and if it is positioned too low on the screen, it will appear above the content as well. So you can see here it is above that toolbar at the very bottom. And then lastly, we have added improvements for our stamps. So the stamps or stickers, you can see we have those categories improved upon. So those are the updates for the week of February 5th, 2026. Have a great day, everyone.